Hello, I'm Rex Schildhouse, and because things on the internet seem to lose their date references, today is February 27th, 2022, and I have been in S-gauge, American Flyer scale, whatever you want to call it, since a kid. I've got a Baldwin switcher that's inoperative. That's I probably got in the late 1950s, early 1960s. It was used when I got it. My granddaughter and I both love trains. We have O operating. We have NHO available to us. We acquired the Hogwarts Express in O, Lionel O, and my wife likes it. My granddaughter loves it. I love it. And I wanted the Polar Express, so I stepped into S scale with the Polar Express and got the customary starter set with basic oval, and contacted Charles Rowe Supply. Really happy with their service. Contacted Charles Rowe Supply, ordered a whole bunch of expansion stuff for it because I want to make a fairly complex layout for my granddaughter. My granddaughter loves trains, and she operates them. We love color, we love the variety, we love the action. So added the stuff from Charles Rowe, and in the kit, in what I purchased, I bought 3 remote right-hand switches, 3 remote left-hand switches, and the Polar Express going over one of the right-hand remote switches in particular would derail frequently. It bumps, the pilot truck bumps going over the other 2. So there seems to be an issue with the right-hand switches versus the left-hand switches, because there was no issue with the left-hand switches. So inspecting it, talking to Charles Rowe, really appreciate their support. They tried to fix it. Lionel said, nope, send it back to us for warranty. So it's been back to Lionel for probably 2-3 weeks. I called earlier a couple of days ago, and I'm told it'll probably go into warranty repair in 4 to 6 weeks, and then come back to me. So we bought a Lehigh switcher so my daughter could run the trains. She wants to run them. She's coming up today to run them. And really colorful train, really like it. She's seen pictures of it. She's really happy. So I put this layout together yesterday, Saturday the 26th, and put the Lehigh switcher on it and ran the Lehigh switcher counterclockwise, and it ran without a problem. Really smooth, whatever. Really happy with it. Changed direction, ran around it clockwise, and the first time it passed through the upper right-hand switch in the photo, it derailed. In the investigation, the first thing I looked at was actually the one right-hand switch that I did not put in the layout, and it was not marked as my problematic right-hand switch. That meant my problematic right-hand switch was somewhere in this layout. Took the switch out of the upper right-hand corner of the image, and guess what? That was my problematic right-hand switch. Looking at it, this is what I found. The point on one of the switches was broken, and the piece was laying in there. Replaced the broken switch, turned out, with the unused one. Put it together and have run the train both ways, run the locomotive and the cars both ways several times. Not a problem. So while it was running, decided to start operating the remote switches with their remote controllers, and came up with this situation. The one that's in the lower left corner doesn't respond, and they all pretty much shut down the engine while it's running, while they switch, and it takes a couple of hits to get them to switch. And my intentions are to put them on independent power supply, so they won't be on track power to switch. I think that's in the instructions. So take a look at the video, and you'll see what this thing does in the way of remote switches as the train runs. So the train's up and running, and So the question is, what do I do with the broken switch turnout? Do I pay to replace it? Do I ship it back? What do I do? Issue number one. Issue number two, the remote switch that's in the lower left-hand corner is the one that doesn't seem to respond to its remote control, and I didn't try them earlier, actually. Don't remember trying them. I usually turned the light or reached in and actually flipped the points physically. So what do I do with that one? So I'm asking questions. I intend to make a rather complex layout with this in the very near future, and once I screw it down to the board, I sure don't want to be messing around with it. One of my intentions is to power the switches in accordance with the instructions from an independent power supply, so they are not drawing off track power to operate. And I assume that's why when I operate the switches, the train stops. Evidently, it's drawing too much amperage, or it's too much whatever. So that's what's causing the train to stop. Well, the switches is being asked to operate. So I'm asking questions. Thanks for watching.